All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. Oh, it's that time. Warhammer Wednesday. One of my favorite days. So, let's actually get into it. I'm gonna switch that. Okay. So, I seen this video, right? Space Marine destroys Necro Death Mark. If you know me, I love Necrons. Yeah, Necrons. That's what I meant. That's what I meant, Necrons. Space Marine destroys Necron Death Mark. Oh, sorry. A little tired. But before we get started, I wanted to point out some comments from the last Warhammer video I react to. Well, actually the first one I reacted to. So, let's point out some comments because I love to have conversations and stuff. So, uh Volos 8623. I don't think looter shooter genre would be a good fit for the setting. A shooter like Battlefield would be cool. I totally agree with that. You know, when I said that in the first reaction, I kind of walked it back because, yeah, looter shooter would not work, but something like Battlefield, I would say even something like Battlefront would probably be better because in Battlefield, you still have some gun customization, and I imagine like you wouldn't really have like gun customization. So I kind of look at it more like the Battlefront, because what can you really do with those guns? Not really anything. You have like perks you can have on the weapons and upgrade like the let's go Battlefront 2, like the cards and stuff. So I would actually think that would be like a better fit. I mean, very similar, but yeah, I really don't think a looter shooter would work for Space Marines, but a Battlefield or Battlefront style game would be awesome. And we have uh okay. So we have Merc 1. Looter shooter wouldn't even make sense for Space Marines. They are military, not some post post-apocalyptic. Oh, sorry. Scavenger. See skirmishing for items. Okay, yeah, that totally right. They are assigned and given. They are assigned and given them to use. What would really be great for Warhammer would be Battlefield like multiplayer FPS with Marines versus Chaos, Orcs, probably other factions even like are willing to be creative enough to design for it a MMO FPS like PlanetSide 2 even could be pretty great. Something with a mix of tabletop vehicles alongside the uh actual on its what's up? How's it going? Okay. Anyways, good comment. Like he went to the battlefield, you know, thing too. Yeah. Like I don't see a better genre that would be like really cool to go like towards besides like Battlefield and Battlefront. So like those two comments are excellent. So I just wanted to point out those two comments cuz I seen them on the first reaction I did and I was like, yeah, like when I said looter shooter, I don't really think it was like a good genre to go with, but Battlefield, Battlefield style like FPS, and like he even brought up like MMO FPS. Um, I haven't really played that many, MMOs, FPS games. I played a lot of MMOs, like Lost Ark, New World, Elder Scrolls, Throne and Liberty. I play a lot of MMOs, but not I haven't really played like a actual FPS one. Maybe because there's not really good ones out there. Mm. But yeah. So most likely if you leave a comment and if it's you know, what's the word I'm looking for? A I'm having a brain fart right now. God, Jesus. This happens to me a lot. Like where I just have brain farts. Um I guess reasonable and respectful conversations, you know, I'm down to talk and put you in a video. But yeah, like I said, I seen those two videos and I wanted to point them out. So, today, Space Marines destroys Necron Deathmark, Warhammer 40K 4K fight scene. So it's 10 minutes. I wanted to watch this. And if you have any other videos you would like for me to react to, I'm down to watch because I love 40K. You know, Necrons are my favorite.
We head west.
But what about Sakan?
We have to get you to safety.
Irrelevant. Unworthy. An unusual degree of defiance, yet futile.
I hear an angel.
You know, I don't understand why we haven't got like a Warhammer 40K like movie or TV show. I do know like Henry Cavill is working on something. I don't even know like where that's at like right now, like how far he got in to actually getting that created. But man, it's so many genres they can actually do with this, right? Look at the Necrons, right? Very similar to Terminators. You know, kind of like that one didn't really get the aesthetic, but like they kind of remind me of like Pharaoh, like Terminators, and that's the reason I like their style so much. They look so cool. Then you have like the Tyranids? That's like the bug ones. Very similar to aliens and stuff. Have you ever checked out Warhammer Plus? Actually, actually, I think I did. I want to say actually, isn't that the uh? I'm having a brain fart again. Like the video thing, like kind of like Disney Plus or HBO Max. You sign up for it, and you know they have. Yeah, yeah. Actually, I think because I wanted to watch what was that big one, and the only place I could watch it was on the Warhammer Plus. I don't. I need to check that out. But yeah, I've been on there, but I can't remember. It's been so long. But I think I signed up for it. I need to check it out and see what like other stuff they have on there because I didn't really go through it at all because I just wanted to watch that one thing. But yeah, I know they have like animation stuff, but like I'm not saying like that's amazing, but like we need some live action stuff too. And like Warhammer wouldn't be that hard to do at all. It wouldn't. That's the crazy thing. Like it's some big guys and armor, and the armor isn't that crazy. Like I've seen a lot of people like a lot of cosplayers, you know, build Warhammer armor. So if they can do it, I think multi-million-dollar companies and stuff can do the same thing. Astartes. Yes. Okay, that's the one I wanted to watch. And I couldn't get the full video, the full thing on like YouTube or anywhere else. So I remember I went to the Warhammer Plus to watch it. I'm not sure if I might have a reaction to the whole thing on my channel already from a long time ago, because like I said before, the only reason I have like over, I have got where I'm at, but like 1600 subscribers on YouTube is because of the lovely Warhammer community. I find the Warhammer community like one of the best communities out there. So amazing. Like I think I barely had like maybe like 500 subscribers. Then I reacted to what's his name? Bellier? I think that's his name. He did a lot of Warhammer stuff. He doesn't really do that much Warhammer stuff anymore, but I've reacted to one of his videos and it just blew up. It's like some of my most viewed videos on the channel. But yeah, I just think we need a movie, we need TV shows. They can make so many movies out of this, so many TV shows. Like, I would say first go with like the basic Warhammer 40K, like with Space Marines and all that, because you know that's what most people know. Start with that, then kind of like branch off into like different like genres and everything. Like, kind of make like a space horror, like sci-fi movie or TV show, whatever. And you don't even have to put Space Marines in it. Put some I don't know, like normal people in it and stuff. Try to make it scary and stuff, and kind of make, put your own little twist on it. Kind of make like a Terminator style movie or TV show, but like, like the Necrons are kind of based off of not just Terminator, but like Egyptian style. If you just look at it, you'd be like, yeah, that's kind of like Egyptian inspired theme to it. It's just so much they can do with this, and every time I watch like some animated stuff, I'm like, I want live action. But anyways, that's me rambling on. I could talk about Warhammer all day, so I do think about it a lot.
My thanks, sister.
I love Necrons so much. They are
In the darkness
such a
between the stars, the
put
weak
together
and
faction.
the faithless find no
I mean-
deliverance.
I'm not really into like. You say it's a well put together faction. I just have to go off your word, because I don't play the tabletop game or anything. I just watch videos and play a few games, but when I really start getting into Warhammer, I saw the Necrons and I was like, they look fucking dope. And I heard a few things like they're sort of like overpowered and stuff, and the you know videos I learned about like the lore in the first video I reacted to with the for the Warhammer Wednesdays, like he kind of said something like them kind of being overpowered. I meant lore wise. Oh, okay, yeah. Ooh. What?
We are raised to believe that the God Emperor watches over us all. We are charged to cleanse the mutant, the heretic, the alien.
They look cool.
We must not falter. We are his sword. We are his wrath. Even in the face of death, we shall not submit.
Hey, yo. Hold on a second.
Face of death.
I mean, I'm not gonna lie. I mean, she's pretty hot. And she's a badass. Hey, yo. Alright, I'm gonna stop simping.
Suffering is our prayer. Faith is our armor. In battle, he offers us redemption. And for those who prove worthy, the Emperor sends forth his angels.
Okay.
Our Imperium is besieged. Across 1,000 worlds, we fight for our survival. Those that would tear humanity down are legion. Our forces are few. Our enemies many. There is no respite. There is no mercy. And in our darkest hour, a spiteful universe awakens forgotten evils to break us. The galaxy
Hell yeah.
burns. Yet still we stand, the last bulwark against the terror. And while we draw breath, we will fight. For in this new dark age,
Oh,
there is only war.
okay.
In the deepest eons of history, before mankind had even emerged from primordial ooze, the Necrontyr dominated the galaxy.
Yeah.
But unity receded, even as the bounds of their domain expanded. Fearing the collapse of their civilization, the leaders of the Necrontyr assailed the Old Ones, seeking to wrest from them the secret of eternal life. The galaxy blazed with the fires of war. Too late, the Necrontyr realized the impossibility of victory. Thus they embraced damnation. The Star Gods, the Catan, walked amongst them, offering prized immortality and long-sought victory. So ended the Necrontyr of old. Betrayed by the ambition of Zarek, the Silent King, they were dragged in chains to the fires of biotransference, transmuted from fragile and radiation-cursed bodies to forms more suited for the ravages of war. Stripped of flesh, of mortality, even of their souls, the Necrontyr passed from history. Only the Necrons remained. Now enslaved to the will of the Catan, the Necrons at last altered the course of the war. Cosmic battle lines buckled and at last broke beneath a tide of immortal fury. As the last of the Old Ones fell, Zarek led what remained of his people in revolt against their Catan masters. The Star Gods were overthrown, shattered into shards, and forced to serve those they had once ruled. But centuries of war had taken their toll on both the Necrons and the galaxy. To preserve what remained of their empire, the Necrons retreated to colossal stasis tombs, to sleep away millennia while their domain healed and their rivals passed into dust. Freed from the shackles of time, the passing millennia meant nothing to them. 60 million years have passed, and the ancient tombs are once more stirring to life. The Necrons, forgotten by all but the Eldari, are returning to claim what was theirs. They will abide no trespassers. With the awakening of their Therion...
Look, I'm sorry, I'm not saying much, but I'm just so, like, this is why I know, like, I would, like, consume, like, a Warhammer TV show, movies like this. I would just binge that probably, like, so much I would just lose myself. Because I'm just, like, looking, I just don't want to pause it, but I know I have to say something every once in a while. I'm just like, damn, it's so good, man. This... Fuck. Alright.
With the awakening of their Therion, Kefric the Unbroken, the Neferu dynasty arises once more. Undying legions stir in the forgotten dirt of 100 worlds. The reconquest of the galaxy has begun.
Oh, Mark. That's the Legion's guy.
I posted a short on Discord that's so badass.
Unleash the power of the Neferu. Oh, Mark. Our worlds are infested. Scour them clean. This is my hour.
Oh man. Oh man, it's making mine. That is so good, man. Yeah, I see it. I'm about to check it out in a minute. But man, I just don't know what to say. Like you know, I don't know. I could watch a Warhammer like all day, at least like half a day, but I don't want to like this be a react channel and just, take people's content like that. But I'm gonna be honest, if I wouldn't get much criticism, like shit, I would just keep watching Warhammer stuff all fucking like probably like 4 to 5 days out of the week, just watching Warhammer stuff. Like I honestly would. But I just can't do that. That's why we only do this like one day out of the week, and I try not to watch too. Thank you for the follow. You're amazing. I appreciate it so much. But that's the reason. Like I try not. I just don't want to, man. I mean I want to, but it's like fuck. I know. I can already see the comments. Oh, all you do is react. You need to create your own content, blah, 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 all this other stuff. It's like, I know, but I can't create none of this stuff. I don't know how to do any of this. All I can do is watch. And I love watching. But yeah, that was a amazing video. So let's check out this short. Oh, where's the audio for this? Okay. Be the be the hunted. That is the mark of the Exxon? Exxons? Exxon? I hope I'm saying that right. Sorry, dyslexic. Look at the detail. Oh my gosh, that looks so good. Bro, it it don't matter but about the comments if you're enjoying Warhammer and things people create, then welcome to the grim dark. The things are there to enjoy. Yeah, you're right. You're so right. I see, this is why I love the Warhammer community so much. You all are amazing. But this looks so good. Yeah, it's already gonna get a like from me. Ooh. Yeah, that's good. Am I new to it? Sort of. Um, I didn't really get into like Warhammer to like I want to say when Space Marines 2 came out, and I started like watching videos and stuff. Like let's actually, so this is my channel. Um most pop Bricky. Okay, yeah, Bricky. So, like see, like these are like my highest viewed videos, and these are the reasons I got over like 1,500 subscribers, because I started playing, like I said, Space Marines 2, then I wanted to learn more, and I started watching his lore videos and factions and stuff, and I absolutely fell in love with this universe. I was like, this is awesome. Yeah, of course, that was a use hype game for people in recent times. It's a very good gateway into it. Bricky is a OG, and people love watching new people react to his videos of this is Warhammer. Yeah, yeah, I see that because yeah, this absolutely blew me up. And for a while I stopped reacting to Warhammer stuff. I still played uh Space Marines and stuff. So right here on my PC, I have that. I did have, I have this right here too, Warhammer Vermintide 2. I did have a bolt gun on my PC too. But yeah, I never stopped thinking about Warhammer and stuff. What's my favorite faction so far? Necrons. I think Necrons are so badass. Like, when I first saw their design, I was like, they look freaking awesome. Oh yeah, by the way, um, I'm gonna like this video, and I always like to link the video in chat. All right. Have you tried the game Dark Tide? Yes. I like Dark Tide. It's not a bad game, but after playing Vermintide, I would uh this is how I would rank the games from I I would say worst from best from the games I played. I'm not gonna put Bolt Gun in it because it's so different. It's like a kind of retro style, shooter, like old Doom and stuff. But pretty good for what it is. But I haven't played that many Warhammer games. It's only like three. So out of the three, I would probably put like Dark Tide at the bottom. I'm not saying it's a bad game. It's good, but I prefer Vermintide 2 over it after playing Vermintide 2 for the first time last week. I think it's a better game. And if you look on Steam and stuff and the reviews on it, like a lot of I'm not the only one who thinks that, so I guess it's not that much of a hot take. Then I would probably put like of course Space Marines 2 like at the top. The first Warhammer game I played, I loved the style, I loved the campaign, I loved the classes. The PvP is fun. But yeah, Dark Tide, Vermintide, and Space Marines 2. Um, so I seen another video. What was it like the if you want something that is really fun? One is Chaos Gate. Uh was that did you mean Demon Hunters or Dame Demon Hunters? I don't know if I'm saying that right, but depends on your flavor. So what kind of okay, it's spelled correct. Okay. I sorry, I'm dyslexic, so like I was second, third, fourth guess myself, and I don't know if I have it right the first time or the third time. Oh, it's kind of like turn based. Now I will say I'm not big on turn based, right? It's not my favorite genre, but I always say I am willing to try anything if you suggest it to me. You want to see me play it? I am down. You know, I'm not gonna say I'm not just gonna say a game's not for me and just call it there and never play it. No, I'll give it a try. You know, I might actually end up liking it. I wouldn't like Expedition 33, you know, because I'm not a big fan of that genre, but I actually played the game and I actually liked it. So that's why I never just knock a game because it's not one of my genres that I usually play. But you play Grey Knights versus Death Death Guard and stuff. I was not into turn based at all, but the game got me. And oh, okay, okay, yeah, I'll look the game up and see how much. Hopefully, I do. You know how much it costs? 'Cause I'm a little broke boy. I don't have a lot of money, you know. But I'll try to get the game, and let's try to look at next week and see what happens. Cause I don't know if I'm gonna play a game today or not. I kind of want to play Vermintide 2 again, but I want to watch a few more videos before that. And I seen what? Oh yeah. Okay, so this was 2 years ago. Evolution of Warhammer games, 1991 to 2023. Waited for a Steam sale or something. That's the best time to grab old titles. Okay. Um, I'm gonna put it in my wish list. Then, if it's not on sale. But so let's actually get into this video. Evolution of Warhammer games, 1991, the year I was born. If you couldn't tell, yes, I'm old. 34, I think, something like that. But 1991 through 2023. Says I haven't watched any of this, but let's see what's going on. Hey, yo, stop playing. Uh-huh. I always forget how far games have come. Like, I mean, this is probably like someone's favorite game back in the day and thought it looked amazing for when it first came out. You know, it's probably fun. Oh, those are Marines. So cheap. Oh! So it's like a dice roll. Space Hulk. Okay. Okay. Okay, remind me real quick. So there's like two different settings of like Warhammer. So you have like the Warhammer 40K like universe or side, like where it's like the Space Marines and like Necrons and the Tyranids and the Orcs and stuff. Then you have like is it like so fantasy? I would say like what Vermintide is, like more of a fantasy settings. So are those like separate or the same? you know, I'm a little confused on that part because I always forget about like the I don't know, like fantasy side of it. Even though I've been talking about Vermintide 2, but you know, it would, like I said before, it'd be freaking amazing to get, you know, movies and TV shows on that side too. It's like it's so much, man. There's just so much you can do this with the Warhammer franchise, and I'm just surprised that we don't see and have more. Like I want more games. We need a Battlefield style, a Battlefront style game. Uh, Warhammer 40K. That'd be so awesome. Then I was actually thinking like maybe like, man, I want to say something like sort of like Mass Effect style, right? Game where you can go around the universe or different planets, I would say. Or how about not Mass Effect, right? Or maybe, but more like Helldivers, right? Hear me out. Hear me out. Like, you know, if you played Helldivers too, you know, you have it's a live service game. You have the planets, and you know you have to defend the planets and all this other stuff, and that'd be pretty cool. Like with a Warhammer theme. Maybe I'm just talking out my ass. That's I don't know.
Blood Bowl.
Ninjas of Blood. Uh. Warhammer Shadow or Rats. Uh-huh. Oh my gosh, I feel like watching this and you know realizing these games are like not realizing, but looking at like knowing these games are old and this thing about back then the games I was playing like I don't know what we had like a Nintendo 64 you know some old Nintendo games and you know Sega and stuff. I never had a PC. I didn't know anybody with a PC, but I feel like if I had uh access to a PC, I feel like I would have got into these games, right? And I probably would have been a big fan, but I was never exposed to these kind of games at the time. You know, it was I guess you can kind of say like your casual gamer back in the day, you know, playing Sonic, Mario and stuff like that. And that's really about it. And looking at it, I could see myself even right now, like, cause I'm curious in my head, like I'm curious, like, you know, these games are old, but I would actually give these games a try, like right now. I really would. Warhammer 40K Chaos Gate, 1988. Uh. I don't know about this game though. Look at this. Look, this looks very similar to Battlefront, to be honest. Yeah. Okay. Warhammer 40K Dawn of War. So this is the first Dawn of War.
Stay vigilant, brother. Follow, men! Charge! Executing your orders, sir. Executing your orders, sir. Imperial Guard, attack! Imperial Guard.
Concentrate your attention on those gates, but don't let the enemy out.
Okay.
To breach the fortress, we must destroy those gates.
Oh my god, do they have to say something every time you click on something? Oh my god. I watched a video on, I don't know if it's that Dawn of War, but one of them, and it's probably like the newest one. But that clicking and him always saying something, that's, oh my god, that's too much. They need, I don't know if you can turn that off or not. Okay. No music or no nothing. Oh, alright. Very interesting choice. So quiet. Oh, so a card game? What is that? Oh, it's a Necron. Okay.
The Empire will prevail.
Of the Emperor is under attack. The might of Sigmar is crushed the foe. We will earn victory.
The tower is ours again. Captain Feldsturm can set up his battery from here. On the move.
So we're in 2007 on this one.
I'm moving.
DS. Huh.
Scouting the area. Scouting the area.
You with all your might.
Warhammer Battle Mark. Wait, what? What? What am I watching right now? Alright, that was like by far the weirdest one. What is this? Like some kind of like... I'm so confused. It looks like football, but he just killed somebody.
Moving now.
Warhammer 40K Dawn of War 2. Wait, was that remastered?
Over the That was satisfying. And there he...
Ooh, I would not mind playing this one. Wait, what game is this?
And there he...
See, Warhammer 40K Kill Team. Windows, PS3, Xbox 360. Looks pretty cool. Okay, isn't there a newer kind of game styled like this? I guess we can keep looking. Keep watching. I still have never played Space Marine 1. Y'all would have to let me know if y'all would like to see me go back and play Space Marine 1. You know, leave it down in the comments. Chat, let me know. Because I kind of want to play it. I think I have it. No, I don't think I do have it. I have to buy it. Okay, yeah. But, yeah, just let me know. Kill those, spiders? Ticks? I don't know what the fuck they are, but I don't like them. Okay. Fuck those things. Space Hulk. They have so many of these games.
Clear a path.
Blood Bowl. Table? Okay. Wow. That looks so weird because the explosions look so good. Almost realistic. Wait, what game was that? That ain't helping me out. Space Wolf, okay. Horrible vengeance.
Let's have ya.
What? That was one hell of a stutter. Space Hulk again. Whoa, that is so cool. Up here? With the little view it has right here in first person? That is so cool.
Clear a path.
That is cool. That's really cool.
Clear a path.
Blood Bowl 2.
One thing
What are these three guys?
to avoid a blow.
What am I watching? Fucking rats.
We got him now, boss. Oi, you! Eat this!
Yes, brother Captain.
Death to the enemy! Destroy them!
Bodied. A game like Angry Birds. Why am I not surprised? No, no. Is it Angry Birds? Yeah. Yeah, Angry Birds. What is this? Wait, hold on. What is this on? Okay, Windows, Android, and I. Oh, it's a phone game. 2016. I mean, I'm gonna be honest, it doesn't look that bad though. Okay, it doesn't look bad.
Be gone, heretic.
I've seen worse games. All right, I'm just gonna say that.
Awaiting orders.
See,
At your
I'm looking at these games and I'm starting to realize, like, I feel like Warhammer can get me into like any game genre. Would I, if this was like any other like settings besides like Warhammer, would I be interested in this game? Probably not. I'm gonna be honest, probably not. But since it's Warhammer, I'm like, hey, it doesn't look bad. Never played these type of games, but I'm willing to give it a try. You know, that's crazy because I'm just realizing like you can make any Warhammer game. I'd probably be like, yeah, I kind of want to try that.
command.
I'm even looking at the old games and thinking to myself, I kind of want to go back and see if I can play these games. Cause I know a lot of old games you can't. Some reason doesn't make sense to me. I'm not a computer whiz. I know how to build a computer. I know how to buy one. But anything else, I don't understand like how you can't play some old games on new hardware because of the coding, I guess. I have no fucking clue. Okay? No clue. But, you know, I kind of want to find out if I can play some of these old ones.
We are Sigmar's heirs!
Windows, Linux, Mac. Man, it's gonna war. What? I'm not gonna lie, this looks terrible. Huh? A lot of Total War games.
For the Ever Queen! The cruiser! Quickly now! Missile fire!
Eliminate all the hostiles as quickly as possible.
Huh? Another phone game. Okay. Huh. Dawn of War 3, 2017, Windows, Mac.
The orcs are trying to flank.
Warhammer Doomwell. Hmm. Okay, that kind of looks like a Diablo kind of style game. That's why I was wondering to myself earlier. I was like, do they have like a kind of like a Diablo style game or a like twin stick shooter or something? I'd definitely be down to play that one. Vermintide 2.
Give me your best. I won't back off.
Space Hulk again. Tactics. I think this and like the Total War series like probably have like the most games. Bloodborne. Again. Okay.
Serve this machine as you would have it fight for you. Billions live or die by our actions.
Warhammer Quest 2 end times. This looks fun. Okay. It looks like Fallout. I mean, not like, but like when it highlights the character and stuff.
Take the fight to the foe! You cannot falter now!
Wait, what did? I was confused. Like, it didn't do anything. What is this? Okay. Oh, this is very Doom and expired. I mean, it's inspired. You know what I mean? Inspired.
We fight and we die for the Imperium. Push them back! Death to the Xenoswarm.
Battle Sister. Oh, is this a VR? Another phone game. I've noticed recently they've been coming out with like a lot of phone games for Warhammer. I guess. Exactly, another one back to back. Would not be surprised if we see another one after this. What did I say? Another phone game. Y'all have to let me know, Warhammer fans. Do y'all play these phone games? Are they predatory? Are they just trying to get your money? Because that's one reason I really don't play phone games like that. There's a few games that are on phones, but I don't like. I mean, I guess I'm just gonna say I play gotcha games like Withering Waves, some other ones that I can't. I'm having a brain for, but Withering Waves is my biggest one. It's gotcha game. Those things are predatory, so But I just don't want to see the Warhammer community try to get taken advantage of. Okay, because these games are shit. I want to know. I'm going to say that's fucked up. Cause a lot of phone games aren't that good. Diablo Immortal. Look, I would say Diablo Immortal, right? It's okay. For a Diablo game, it's okay, but it is very, very predatory. Man. Oh, man. The money you have to spend in that game to get anywhere is outrageous. Wait, what is this on? I kind of want to play this. So Switch, PS5, PS4, Xbox One, Windows, Xbox Series X and S. I'm like, okay, I kind of like this. This is like a game I would play like in school or something back in the day. That's what it looks like a browser game. Another phone game.
Remember, always give the people what they want.
Blood Bowl 3.
Oh, big guy. Trample all over.
That's good, kid. Learn fast.
Bolt gun. I might actually beat this game. Might have to go back and play it.
I will rule every star.
Oh, my boy.
We are the angels of death. We are the blade drawn against the endless night.
Good video. Good video. A lot of games. But let me link this in chat real quick. I'm gonna give it a like. Very simple video, but I mean, it showed me a lot of games that I didn't know about. I actually want to look up these games. So what was the which one is Chaos Gate? I don't know if I'm saying that right. Uh, so it's a game, right? What is this? Okay, so this is can we like watch the trailer first? Vaping is bad and very addictive. Oh, how many videos do they have? Jesus, okay. want to look at these trailers real quick. So we have a Warhammer 40k Chaos Gate, uh, Demon Hunters teaser trailer, Warhammer 40k Chaos, the full cinematic trailer. Then we have the gameplay trailer. So I have no clue what type game this is, but I'm very interested in it. And we can see how much it costs right now. I imagine this game is like 4 years old, can't be too much. So I will try to play this like next week. We'll see what happens. Alright, so Warhammer 40k Chaos Gate teaser trailer. We're gonna look at all three of these trailers, see what's going on. Okay, he looks dope. I like that a lot. The mech suit style, that's fucking dope. Okay. So let's actually just get into the next one, the full cinematic trailer. That looks so fucking dope.
Shielded by devotion. Armed with purity of purpose.
All right, I'm just gonna say it. Can we get this? Hold on. Can we get this class in Space Marines 2? Like, it looks so dope, man. This has okay. I'm gonna say it. This has to be like my favorite. I don't know what they are. Are they Space Marines? I'm not sure. Let me know. But favorite design. This looks so cool.
The Emperor's will made manifest. We are the warriors of the Grey Knights.
Grey Knights.
Chaos cannot stand against us.
Uh-huh.
For we are the hammer.
All right. They already got me invested. Oh my god. Okay. All right, so we have the gameplay reveal trailer. So off these two already, I'm already invested. They look so badass, and oh my god, okay, yeah, I'm ready.
The bloom. A foul contagion of untold malice. Consuming all in its path. We are powerless against it. We call upon you now, in our darkest hour. O hunters of demons, strike down this corruption, for it is your duty.
Summon your strike force. Oh, okay. Okay.
For centuries I have felt their coming. But they do not see the reckoning I have prepared for them.
I'm down. Yes. We are definitely playing this. Let's actually look on Steam and see how much this game cost. Should be on Steam, right? Oh yeah, I re-downloaded this game, by the way. Oh, that's the... Here we go. Here we go. Wow, okay, the game is still $45. Um, yes, I'm gonna add it to my wish list. So there you go. But yeah, I actually want to play this. Looks pretty cool. I always say, even though it's not my typical genre that I like to play, which I like shooters and stuff and MMOs and looter shooters. Those are like my three genres right there. I'm down to play any genre. Give it a try. I really want to give this one a try. So, next Wednesday, uh what date is that? Maybe I have to see how much money I have. Cuz I'm a little broke boy, as Pokey would say. Okay, on the 4th, if you come by the live stream, I'll probably be playing this live for the first time. Very interested in this. So, February 4th, I am down. Looks very, very interesting to me. But, yeah. With that said, I think I'm done for tonight. You know, there's another game too, but I'll look at that next week. We gotta check out one game at a time, all right? But wrong. I appreciate everyone coming by. You all are amazing. Okay, I'm just gonna say it. again, I get the most like views and engagement on Warhammer Wednesday, which I appreciate it so much. Oh my gosh. You are just amazing. I really do appreciate it a lot. You don't understand. But with that said, I'm done for tonight. I hope everyone has a good night or day wherever you're watching me. And like I always say, people, I hope, no, not hope, but please, okay, please don't do anything crazy while I'm gone. All right? And I'll see you next time. Peace. I'm out, baby. I'm out. Oh. All right. I can't wait to play this game.